What's up, everyone? Welcome to GG Podcast, where you get to tune in and get a glimpse of the guys. Thank you for those that are watching and listening. My name's Luciano,
Tyler, Jared, Miller,
and we're GG Podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another podcast, 3 in a row. How about that? Consistency at its finest. That's what we do here at GG
in
Podcast.
there like swimwear.
In there. All right. Well, a lot of things to discuss this evening. First of all, I think I heard there's a lot of scams and everything going on. I think you know a little bit about that, Miller.
No, I was really recently seeing. So it was actually a pretty big thing. So the streamer by the name of Slicker was got into gambling. Yeah, it was a really interesting name. Not my personal favorite, but no. So he was doing gambling streams, going off winning a bunch of money, then losing some. Then he ended up scamming a bunch of his viewers and his friends, like other celebrities, social personalities, and stuff like that on Twitch, YouTube, whatever. And in total, they actually got the numbers up to around $300,000. This guy scammed people of, like, literally saying like, "Hey, like I need to send my mom back to Iran," and then like, "Oh, I'm in trouble right now. My bank froze up," like this and that. All these crazy stories. And at the end of the day, he was just gambling all the way. Like, and he was even given $100,000 to go pay people back, and he gambled that away too. It was just
that's crazy.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Have you guys had any like decent gambling experiences? Oh no, he's not in trouble. Because it's nothing.
People just sound like dumbasses. Just keep giving them money.
Yeah, no, literally. Yeah,
that sounds like what's that Netflix
21
movie or series?
21.
It was 21, and then there was another one that was recent as well. This guy scams a bunch of women into he makes them fall in love with him, and then he like goes on extravagant vacations and everything, but he has other women pay for him while he's with another woman. So like
that's crazy.
That's just smart. That's just
so he just does an endless cycle.
That's just smart. That's just using other people's.
I don't know.
Yeah, bro. He's always saying that
he's a legend. He's a legend in my book, gang. All right. That's not.
Did I hear somebody is winning? Or what?
Hey, man, get it how you live, man. Get it how you live.
Facts, bro.
Nah, but gambling, I heard, is like the worst addiction to have. Definitely.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. Have you guys had any good experiences at the
You know, I never gambled though.
Yeah, I mean,
damn.
Hey, any type of sports betting has been pretty it's always been popular, but like I've done a little bit of that, but like other than that, I've
other people that sports gamble.
Yeah, I know dudes that are super into it that are literally like, I have some teammates that definitely
basically
they losing a lot of money every week, so to each their own, but I don't know. That ain't for me.
I have one friend that actually makes more money than he loses. So he just built up this bank just for gambling.
Yeah.
He doesn't touch the money unless it's for gambling.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I see a lot of people do good on it, but I also see more people do bad. That's my thing.
I won $500 one time at the at MGM. Put $20. I put $20 into the Buffalo. Like the big Buffalo machine.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Got 5, bro. I was looking up at that thing, like going up. I just got mad, like free plays. So I was just like pressing it. I just seen the thing keep going up. I was like,
that's
and then like
crazy. What?
I never went to MG. I never went to a casino yet either.
Bro, I
try to at least go once just to experience it.
I'm not against it. I just whenever that opportunity happens, I don't have people to go with me. So
we'll go sometime. We'll go
sometime. Yeah, we'll definitely go. You get a bunch of people walking around with drinks, and you just cop drinks and they'll walk them over to you. I do.
But you have to set like a limit.
Drinks. That's what I was literally thinking.
Set a limit, man.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it gets a little dangerous. Like you're like, let me just take
out
$100 more.
Yeah, if I win $500, I'm not playing the rest of the night.
I didn't. I took it all home.
500 for the bars. So I'm not touching anything.
Bro, I left one time I went to the casino. I think I don't remember if I went to Foxwoods or Mohegan, And so we go there. I had already played like $20 worth of blackjack, something small, and that was just like the cash I had on my hand. I was like, yeah, I'll go pull out some after, whatever. And I was only gonna pull out like, like maybe $80 more. I was gonna maybe pull out 100. I don't know, but I was really trying to keep my limit at 100 for that day. So I was like, all right, we'll be chilling. I go to take. I'm like, I'm just gonna do like 60 real quick. I pull out $60, bro. I am talking to this girl, and also drinks are flowing. So Luch, you kind of hit it on the head out right there. I fucking talk to this girl. I put my wallet back in my pocket and I walk away from the machine. I turn around like 10 seconds later. That shit was gone, bro. There was a fiend out there looking for that shit, but I knew I had to wrap it up. I was like, I'm gonna take out $20 more and go to the bar. That's where my night. That's where my night is.
One more drink and I'm alright.
Yeah, I'm good.
Smart move. Smart move.
Very smart.
Nah, you got to be really smart in the casinos, bro. Because like, if you win once, then they know that you won once, and they're gonna like have you come back like more and more.
I ain't coming back.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the
He's
thing.
out of there, bro. He's out.
I don't give a fuck. I win $500. I might play one more game. I promise you, I'm not spending no more money. If I win, Jared, if I win, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm a happy guy, bro. I don't need nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely.
That's how it should be.
Get out of there.
Yeah. No, that's facts.
You gotta move
And then come
smart.
back in another 2 years. Win again. And come back for another 2 years.
Yeah, when they forget about you.
I mean, nah, but speaking on money though, have you guys like, I don't know, dabbled in crypto at all?
A little bit.
I did.
A little bit.
I made a decent amount of money in crypto.
Mm-hmm.
I did with Shiba. I won 900.
I did it one way. I ain't gonna lie. I would put $500 or $1,000 when Bitcoin would drop, and when it would spike a little bit, I made like 150, whatever it was. Take the money right back out.
Mm-hmm.
Did that process over and over again.
That's a good look.
But I haven't done that since the market crashed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've always just lost money. Fucking crypto.
I did lose a lot of money,
bro.
I'm always.
I was using. I was doing the same exact thing that Ty was doing, like for while I was in school, like finishing up school because I couldn't work as much, so I was like living off my crypto assets and shit. But I put 50 into Shiba when it was down, and then it spiked literally like 3 days later, so I got like 900.
Whoa, 900?
But my dumb ass only took out the original that what did I do?
You didn't take out the rest of the.
I didn't take out the profit. I didn't take out the profit.
Take out I took out 50, bro.
No, I didn't take out the profit. I took out what I put in. So I was.
What? Yeah, better man than me.
I know you're sick right now.
I am sick right now, bro.
You must have lost.
I saw it go up, and I was looking right at it going down, and I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, every day you were like, it's gonna recover.
Yeah,
bro. Didn't recover, bro.
That's exactly.
Nope.
And then I got lucky with Doge too. I got lucky with Doge when it spiked. I put in 100 with Doge, and then it got me. What did it get me? This was like when it first spiked, like 2 years ago.
Got almost 2 years ago. Tweeting about it and shit.
But that when he tweeted about it, it was supposed to go up, but it went down when he tweeted about it.
Because he sold his stock.
Yeah, yo. So it was like
he cheated everybody.
Completely fucked me over.
Yeah,
literally. So I made almost $1,000 from that, and then I thought it was gonna keep going up. Yeah, he was like tweeted about it, and then it kept going down. So I was like, God damn,
bro. Yeah, because he run cold.
Yeah, yo, this shit is not safe.
This man cannot hold on to his money.
It's not safe.
It's a volatile asset. But either way, bro, I made damn near like 100% on my profit. I'm taking it out.
Jared, you sound like you're kind of tough to go to the casino with, yo. I don't know. This man's gonna
made 1,000%
one more, man.
One more, let's do it.
I didn't do that with the casino though. I didn't do that with the casino, but with fucking crypto, man.
You wish you should have. You would have been $2,000 richer right now.
That's the thing though. Like crypto is kind of like investments where you just gotta like either write it or just take it out right then and there.
Facts. It's like they say with stocks and investments in general, or they would say with the stock market at least. Literally, if you keep your assets over time, like over a 5-year period or 10-year period, like you'll make more money than trying to time the stock market. They say like people are just usually not as good. Like if you keep your money in the Nasdaq or like the S&P 500, just like the top 500 performing companies, like over 5 years, like usually it bounces one way or the other. Yeah, you always gain a lot more.
You gain 7% annually if you invest for the long term.
Yeah, that's what you should really shoot for.
It's anywhere from 7 to 9% you gain back.
And that's really good, low key.
It's really good if you have like 100,000 in that bitch. Like I have I don't have 100,000 in that bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Those 7% ain't really doing much, but hopefully it gets up there. That's you know what I'm saying.
Even 5% returns like annually, like compounded, like those numbers add up real fast, bro. If you just consistently invest,
they do. Like right now, I'm in a lot of the S&P 500 stocks as well. Like Tesla was in it. I don't know if they're in it still, but
bro,
I got a lot of like things that will actually like help, the Earth, in the long run, like type of stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot what
those are really
called.
good.
Yeah.
I got like 3 safe stocks. Like I got J&J, I got Amazon, and
Amazon now. Yeah.
I got like 3 others that might make me a lot of money really fast, like JetBlue, because the JetBlue just got bought out.
Yeah, I was gonna actually say that might be on the upper.
It went down. And I got Stella, which owns like Dodge, Jeep. It owns a bunch of car companies.
Really?
But my dad told me one of the greatest things he probably told me about the stock market. He said, you got to find something that's going to make a lot of money and people are going to catch on. So like the cars, like you got to find the next best thing. So like the electric cars, like Tesla, Apple's trying to make their cars. So you want to jump on that right away. A bunch of these companies are trying to make electric cars. So that's a thing that you can just jump on because that's going to be the next new thing.
Yeah,
Ford as well.
Finding the next big thing is huge. What were you saying?
Ford as well. They're getting a lot of help from the government, especially. So I think it'll also help you in the long run.
I'm investing in like some pharmaceutical companies because I know like pharma is gonna be booming pretty soon in the economy.
That's always gonna be there. So like,
I think predicting trends is like probably one of the biggest things with like making these big like investment gains, because like I mean it goes to be said about real estate, but like even something like an investment like crypto, like you know what I mean, like people like or Bitcoin, you know what I mean, like if people follow the trend, like I don't know, enough, they were early enough, they're early adopters, like those people made a lot of money, you know what I mean, like that didn't take much money to invest in, like you just had to be in the so like I feel like
right
place, right time. Yeah, exactly. So just like I don't know, grabbing that information about like I don't know any type of like finance stuff is like
that's the thing though. Like you gotta, it's more about like researching what's going on rather than trying to guess what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. You just gotta like stay in the space and like see what's up.
Yeah, it's about trends and everything that like. Especially like for me, I think I kind of just go off of like what they provide for society and like how it will help and be sufficient in the long run. And that's where you were saying, Jared, it comes with a lot of research and making sure the whole process and logistics of the whole company are good as well. Like for example, like Tesla, like I have a lot in Tesla and I love the way they like for example, their companies and I mean their factories. You ever heard of their giga factories or whatever? Like yeah, bro. They use like a very very low carbon emission. Like they leave a low carbon footprint. Like they use everything that they can, like the electric wise, and I think that's that's a good company to invest in for me because I kind of like that as well. Like it's helping the earth in the process of making electric cars.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, well, you also go by what you want to support in, because it's a lot easier to research something if you support it. You're just going off of trying to chase money too, because you know, you research something you're not really interested in, it's not really going to be, you know, beneficial to you.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I think the electric cars is a smart idea too, because there's countries like England too that are trying to go completely electric. Completely electric. Like they're trying to do that within the next 5 years by like 2020.
That's the next big thing.
2027.
Trying to be electric, right? Find those electric companies and run with it.
Facts. Yeah, I think a lot of electric stuff is like, I think it's just like, I don't know. I think the key is going to be trying to find where the money like trickles down to like a place where you can like actually like capture it, you know what I mean, like take advantage of it, because there's definitely going to be like, you know, electric cars are going to be on the uptrend for a while. It's like the real factor is going to be like which companies are going to do like actually perform well, and then like who's going to win that like arms race to like, you know, having that next gen stuff, something that's like really good, or you know, maybe it's like in the parts or something like that, you know, maybe the price for metals goes up, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so, I don't know.
True. Really true.
Definitely something to follow. Just see what's up with that.
Yeah,
definitely. Like now another thing that's trending as well is Rumble. Fucking Rumble's you know,
I don't know what that
scene
is
right now. It's like another platform, like kind of like YouTube, where they let creators you know, upload things, but it's totally neutral. And they don't have like so many policies like YouTube does, and they don't like ban you for anything. So like, it's kind of like freedom of speech type of app. You know what I mean? I guess
it's almost like a not regulated YouTube.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
what it is.
That's
not
literally what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what. That's like what cryptocurrency is compared to stocks too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
non-regulated currency.
I mean, it is. That's exactly what like crypto is, the non-regulated currency. But no, I think with Rumble's interesting though. I will say I think actually not the. I think I guess the problem with Rumble, even though I think I like the concept of like being able to say whatever you want and not getting like, you know, shunned or like, you know, banned for that. I think it's a cool thing, but I also will say the problem I think that will happen with the website will be that nothing will be able to get monetized, and none of these companies are actually going to invest or run ads on this site, so none of the creators are going to make any money off of it. Like maybe the most they'll get is like, you know, social media influence, which is good, but like I don't think they're gonna make money off of the actual platform.
Yeah, it's a hard sell to a big company to invest in. Like if you're coming off saying any like outlandish stuff, like I don't know, it's a hard sell.
There's a lot of people that like fuck with that because they feel like they need more freedom of speech.
I'm saying as a company, you can't endorse someone that's saying these things because first of all, the climate of this, you can get canceled for dropping a fucking bottle of water. You can't say these crazy stuff and not get. You know.
Yeah,
I think it's still definitely. It is a tough one though, because I will say like even. I mean, obviously, you know, I mean, we're talking about Rumble, but we haven't even like mentioned like, you know, Andrew Tate, you know, Steve will do it. Like these are the guys that are on the platform right now, or have just like recently switched over. But it's not like they went there by choice. Like they had to get banned on like YouTube and all the other social media platforms. So it's like it's like a little interesting outcast platform. But I mean, I think it'll be something to be maybe not reckoned with, but I think it'll be like something like cool. Maybe some people watch from the side, but I don't know.
It's got like momentum right now, you know. It's like trending as well. Even in the stocks, it's trending up as well. Like I've heard a lot of people investing in Rumble, and it just shot up all of a sudden because of Andrew Tate going on, and Steve will do it. Like I feel like companies, you know, also out there that want to make, you know, quick money and exposure as well, but then again, at like what cost for
It's
the
a risk. It's a
game.
high
Very
risk,
risky.
high reward type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, actually, speaking of how like how risky that stuff is, I actually saw a story which was only happened probably like last week. It was the do you know the like the esports organization G2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have a lot of like esports teams for like a couple games, and pretty much one of the owners of their like I don't know, one of the gaming teams. I think it was like League of Legends or something, but it was they were going out, they were celebrating their win, like they won a tournament, and the owner took a video and he was in the club and Andrew Tate and his brother, like Tristan, were in the video like popping champagne bottles, and the dude uploaded it to his Twitter and he got in hot water. Like G2, like the organization, like suspended like the CEO like for like 2 months, no pay. Like they had to write like an apology statement. Like it was a big deal just for Andrew Tate being even in that video. Like people were outraged that he was like, I don't know, that this person was even associating with Andrew Tate, and like I don't know. It's just some crazy, crazy stuff, man.
That's the climate though. Like
that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So I'm like, it is that serious. Like if you are even like acknowledged, like you can.
It's
just hard to see what money you can make on a site like that. That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, that's really what it is. I mean, exposure. Like I said, I still think it'd be good for exposure. It could help your Instagram and maybe other shit, and just maybe other smaller deals like commercial deals or ad deals, but I just don't really see it being,
yeah. I don't see the longevity of it.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
really see it being a big thing in the future, but you never know. Never know.
Yeah, facts.
But we'll see. We'll see. But in other news, Russia nowadays, what's going on with that?
Putin putting 300K into the army to go into Ukraine, so they're getting their ass busted basically.
Yeah,
that's what it means.
And I heard
if I'm Russia though, I don't want them. I don't want U.S. on my doorstep either.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
that's
like
what I was
it makes sense that it has to be that way, but like I don't want if I'm Russia, I'm not trying to have the UN on my doorstep.
It's like if Russia came over to like Canada, try to take over Canada. We can't have that. We have to do something about it. So I understand where they're coming from. It's all about perspective with war. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And depending on what side you are. But the Ukraine can't even join the UN. So that's the thing.
Yeah, they were about to.
It's impossible
for them.
They were about to though.
Mix, yeah.
Conflict.
Very crazy. But I heard Putin.
But also,
I don't know if this is a rumor or not, but I heard trying to use nukes now. Like he's threatening to use nukes, and I don't know if that's true. I don't know if you heard anything. Have you heard anything about that?
I didn't hear about the nukes. I heard that he's starting to detain mad people because they're refusing to join the war. So like he's saying that if they refuse to join the war, he just signed a bill into law that can be like up to 10 years in prison.
Bro, it's wild.
They're not joining
in Russia.
The world is a different place, man.
Right? That's crazy.
That is
and couldn't be me.
I was reading
my ass in jail.
I was reading like one of the articles too. Like there's people that have been like taken right off the train, like they're on the metro and then they get off and then they're just automatically detained, like right then and there.
That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
Mad shit is going on.
Yeah, you can't even like speak out. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Speak out.
It's actually
Russia.
a lot more to divide. Yeah, fact. Yeah, you're joking. What?
Russia.
Crazy. No,
okay. No.
Ain't no way. But dude, I heard so many crazy things in that war that's going on, especially Russian army, like the Russian army doing a lot of war crimes to the people.
I've heard they've been doing a lot of crazy, nasty shit.
The Ukrainian the war, investigators, they said that a lot of like the Russians went through, those towns and stuff, and they, raped, killed, and massacred just like children and women and everything like that, bro. Like I don't know if
Yeah,
I don't know if it's real or not, but like that's
I
what
heard
the
that
But
too.
like,
I
but I
heard
have a
there's a lot
question.
of
Nah,
I got
bro.
a
Like
question.
that shit is real. That shit is
I got
really
a
real.
question for y'all though. Like, what is a war crime? Like this, like you
It-
do it
it's-
anyways. You
Like
do
a
it
war
anyways.
crime.
Like,
War
no,
crime
I'm
is
saying
just
like,
something
what's the point of
that's.
having a so and so war crime? Like, you
It's
do
got to
fair
be.
doing
enough.
you
Like, there's
doing
got
it
to be.
anyways. Like, shotguns are not banned in war, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
There's. It's got to be regulated to some point. Like, there's certain like.
Mm.
but what's being
I don't want
regulated?
to.
Nothing's being regulated.
it's the civilian part that's supposed to
The
be
civilian
regulated, you know
part,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they
Yeah.
shouldn't like it's supposed to be like like the rules. It's like the rules like all right, don't bomb hospitals. Like you're not allowed to bomb hospitals,
They
and
be
then like
bombing us all the time.
bro, I
Yep.
know they. But I remember Russia said they were like, oh, it was an accident. We meant to hit an apartment building. Like what? But like I
Yeah.
know that they like those are like some war crimes, but just anything against just like regular civilians because it's like it's really supposed to be an army versus army war. It's not like army versus civilians.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's really where
It's
I think they
supposed
try
to be, but that's not how reality
Oh yeah,
is.
bro, I know that's not.
No.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Bro, especially in Europe, man. Like there's like no open space kind of like in America, you know what I mean, to have those
Yeah.
types of wars. Like it's always in like
True.
the cities and like just with civilians and everything all around.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like I've
Very
always
true.
seen that in the past, like with Europe and everything. There's always just tons of towns and cities just crumbles and crumbles.
Well, that's been
Yeah.
true since prehistoric times.
Yeah,
That's
it's crazy.
But the way their geography's set up, no, they definitely
Yeah, the
hit
geography, yeah.
Mhm.
Crazy out there, man. Would you like,
Yeah.
bro? If the U.S. got
No.
into a war and stuff, would you ever?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh no.
No.
No, I'm
Bro,
sure-
you know
I'm sure.
If they
I'm
like,
not
if,
even from here. I'm not even
if-
from here. Okay.
Bro, like at one point in my life, man, I almost joined the Marines. I think my sophomore year.
Really? Yeah,
Because
yeah.
because I don't know why for some reason I was just like not liking school and everything.
That
on
recruiter
top of
must have
it.
had a great sales pitch that
Must
day.
have had a
And
grip
I
on
think it
you.
was the recruiter as well. Like he must have
had
sold
a
me on
great
everything.
sales
Yeah.
pitch because your ass would be in that Marine camp. Said,
Yeah.
what
Talk
the
about some-
fuck did I get myself into?
Because I think I was doing like some pull-ups on the pull-up bar, and they saw how good I was. Like they were like,
Oh yeah.
they were like, oh,
Yeah,
you
They
got
always,
that's
strong,
good.
man.
they always
kinda
pump your
strong."
tires. They always pump your tires a little bit. They're like, "Aren't
we-
you looking big over there?"
Yeah, you looking
You
kind
know
of.
who could use somebody like that? The United States military.
you know, it's crazy.
Marines isn't Marines above military?
Yeah, it's no, it's in
Military's
the
an umbrella
military.
term.
It's
You know
just
what's
like
crazy?
really,
Yeah.
it's a really like tough army. Like
Yeah, the
core, yeah.
Marines
branch.
are above. I thought it was above like infantry and the army, whatever that is.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
but they have it's like
Navy
different
SEALs.
branches.
Like what's the Navy SEAls then? That's like one of the highest.
They are low key, but like in the Navy though, because it's like Navy, Air Force, Army,
yeah.
and then or is that the only three? That might be.
I don't know. There's different levels to this
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't
man.
know.
There's
Yeah.
different
Hey,
levels.
that recruiter didn't teach you much then.
No, he did
Well,
not teach you much.
he
But
obviously didn't
He
get
gave
him,
me the
though.
whole paper and everything. I signed it all, and I just needed my
Oh.
parents' signature. And then my parents, they told me like, "All right, Luch, you're not going. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you stupid?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I just
think I
wanted,
have a
I just
better
wanted
chance
to
of
go to
dying to my
Marines. Like,
mom.
oh, I was so patriotic at that point. Like that was
Yeah.
like selling them on it. I was like,
Patriotic.
I was like, I really
Fucking
wanna,
America.
go for my American people and all this stuff, and then like doing more research and more living and experiencing everything that's going on, bro. Like just politically, everything is just not the way it seems. Like I was a naive young boy, and I'm sure there's like a lot of people as well that
Everybody turning the man real fast though. I promise.
Yeah, but I will say
Yeah.
that's why no cap. That's why they will always keep the military enrollment at age 18 because it's these like people are so like these officers and recruiters are so impressionable on younger kids coming out of high school that don't know what to do with their life because nobody does. But these dudes, they snatch right up and like I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just saying like it feels predatory.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel that.
Predatory is
I definitely feel
crazy.
that.
Bro, I think
I ain't gonna lie.
I think it is.
Shit like that does happen though, because like
Predatory.
nah, like
Bro,
for real.
these people could go to school and shit like that, and they really like preying on the dude's weak mind, and he's like, this officer's like, yeah, you can start a brand new life. You can college for free after you do ABC and read the small letter print. You know what I mean? After you do that shit, and it's like, wait, what do I have to do first? And he's like, oh, only like 5 years in the military service. So yeah.
Nah, I almost joined the National Guard because I was trying to go to PA school.
That's fine.
But I was talking to this dude that was doing like National Guard recruiting and everything. He was like, you gotta just only go overseas like once a month for like the next 2 years, which isn't that bad.
I was gonna say, it doesn't sound terrible.
But I was just like, I don't know, like the army was just like never, or like just military was never my forte.
Yeah,
and I always loved that stuff. I don't know what it was, man. I think it must have been the movies, man. I'm a movie guy.
I never got the whole.
It must
movie guy.
It must have been those commercials, those Marine commercials, when it's like talking about like
that stuff.
When it's like talking about you're like all
being
sucked into your phone.
Yeah. America, fuck yeah.
I never got into that though. I never understood it. Cause some of these motherfuckers treat this shit like religion.
Yo, actually, dead ass. I think that's funny as fuck. As much as
they treat this shit like religion, bro.
But I definitely had my times though, where like since I look at world news and shit like that, there are times that where I'm like, damn, like I really am appreciative to live in like America
I'm appreciative.
And but you're right. But I'm not flag on my chest like you know what I mean?
I'm not obsessive.
I'm not
like,
all
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Like I feel like what's obsessive to me, if you get a fucking detailed sticker of America flag on your car, one, it's usually a pickup truck. Two, I think you're automatically racist. I don't care about any stereotype. Unless the black man's in that pickup truck, I probably wouldn't talk to this black nigga either. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Ruckus.
I'm a
Uncle Ruckus.
I don't care. You know, I got black people's senses. That's like, you know, I understand.
They start giving you the eye twitch. They're like, boy.
Even driving by these dudes, I just fly by. Don't look right. Just keep going like this. Straight ahead.
I got followed in a pickup one time. I remember I was literally like door dashing, bro. Like this shit was like corny as fuck. It was crazy. I'm dead driving. Like near the beach too. It's actually mad quiet, little neighborhood, like regular suburban ass neighborhood. Where I'm driving through, and I remember I went around this old lady in front of me, right? Just like stupid slow. Like she going like probably 25 and a 35. Like I'm just heated. I go around her and now I'm behind this pickup truck. But the pickup truck sees me go around that old lady and doesn't like it. Like for some reason, turns around, starts just hitting the brakes, and he's like, What? So I'm like, all right, whatever, man. Like this dude is tripping. I go and take a right, or I put my right blinker on. He takes a right, and I'm like, he's not about to do this. Really? Like, are you serious, man? So I pass by the house I'm supposed to DoorDash to. So I'm like, fuck, the house is right here, but I'm not about to get out and wait for this dumb motherfucker to just pull up on me. So I'm like, I see him start to like slow down. I keep going. I take a left. He takes a left. He starts following me. I spin the block on him. I actually just whipped off. I hit a corner. I turned right around and I just went back. And then I see him in the intersection because I'm about to pass him now. And I literally just rolled out my window. I was like, what the fuck do you want? And he's like, nothing. And I was like, what? And
hey, I ain't gonna lie, brother. I got chasing one pickup truck too, bro. And the crazy part is, bro, this is my freshman year, I think.
I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
I'm in middle high school, bro. So just picture this. I'm gonna put it simple like this. So this, me, my boy Kyle, 2 black people in the car, 2 white girls in the car behind us, in the seats behind us, right? Whatever. So like, I guess we're coming back from a carnival. It was like a carnival, bro. It was a carnival. My boy Kyle can drive. You come back from a carnival. I guess we're going too slow, right? Oh no, the car was just riding our ass. The car was just riding because we're going too slow. So one of these girls decides to say, like, hop out the window, arm out. I gave him the finger saying, fuck you. Like, just cussing them out, right? This big ass pickle truck did not appreciate that, bro.
He didn't like that.
Bro, I knew shit got real, bro. So we're coming on a turn, a wide turn, a bend. The truck goes to the left, into the left lane. Let you know it's not 2 lanes for people. You know what I'm saying? The car's going both ways, bro. It's going both ways. The car whips around. It has a big chimney stack. So he rips around us, gets in front of us, has a big chimney stack, right? The chimney stack blows out mad black fume. Couldn't see. The pickle truck stops. Like, dead stop. We almost go face first into this pickle truck, bro. This one guy comes to the window. Kyle doesn't roll it down, nothing. Takes a big back, reverses, speeds off, right? Speeds off, and he starts talking wild. I'm like, he goes like, like, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. Right? I go, why did this nigga do that, bro? In my head. Bro, they hop in their truck, following us. Wayne gets right up on us again, speeds the front. Stops on the dime again. Big whole thing twice. This time, 5 dudes. I'm talking big, brawly 5 white guys.
Yeah, that's when I start asking questions.
Like, they got nothing to lose besides jail time. They might all bald. I already thought they was racist. They in a pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? I already thought they was racist.
Yeah, had that one. Check that off. Yeah, you got that.
Bro, they knocked on this. I'm talking. Boom, boom, boom. What was that, bro? What was that?
Oh my god!
Up, runs over one of they. And now we're just in a full out trying to escape.
Wow. Now you're just trying to run. Now you're just done. Now you're like, all right, we actually did shit.
We're bending corners because Kyle had a Nissan Altima, so it was a smaller car. So we're in we're in Springfield, Mass, right at this point. So this is like a city. We're bending corners, going 50 at a red light, bending it. This truck is right behind us, bro. I don't know what type of modification.
I was about to say,
but this truck was right behind us, bro. We low-key had to go into a side street that had a dead end that he knew about and knew how to navigate. They bust out mad fast, take a right, and took another right into another side street. They couldn't find us, but bro,
holy shit!
I don't get scared often, bro. I've seen a lot of things, bro. I was not ready to dive to no white people metal bats. I was alright.
Didn't need that.
Just because the white girls wanted to be funny, right?
I was just about to say it all started with the girls. It all started with the girls.
Bro, I be seeing that shit on TikTok. Bro, you see 4 girls in a Honda Accord, like a Honda Civic, you're like, that nigga munch. I feel like those were the type of girls that you had in your car.
They was just class or whatever. It was just, I don't know. Actually, I think it was his girlfriend at the time.
Bro, I would have been so pissed.
So pissed, bro. I'm saying we cannot go home. We gotta
bags.
You know what I'm saying? You just ran over buddy foot, bro.
That's crazy. That's wild. That's actually wild.
You're asking for something else. Yeah, you don't want this. I'm telling you, don't.
Like he dead ass broke his foot and everything. Like his foot had to be shattered, right?
Yeah,
I didn't look.
Bro, he had to feel that. Yeah.
Like he just.
I remember that
he ran back into the truck.
Pick up
nothing happened.
But at that moment, I just think I don't fuck with pickup trucks. Why have one? If you're not picking up a lot of shit, why have one?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Shitty
fair.
on gas. Yeah.
Well, damn.
Definitely.
Funny. Well,
Had to start with the silly, goofy girl in the back, huh? That's unfortunate.
Oh, it was real unfortunate. It was real unfortunate.
Yeah.
They were crying. I go, y'all got us into this, bro.
Yeah, they were crying in the back.
What's wrong with y'all?
it's literally your fault.
Right? Y'all thought it was funny, right? Yeah, like call the cops. Kyle was like, I ain't calling no cops. We don't like them either.
Well, I was about to say, it's a two-sided.
Yeah.
So, like, did you get to it after or not?
Oh, I went home, Jared.
Wow.
There were some red flags, huh? There were some real red flags.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's a good red flag. That's a great red flag.
Like, what's the biggest red flag you like would try to avoid? You know.
My biggest red flag would probably be closed-mindedness. I know, funny stuff. Like, the saying, like, you can't, like, you can't, I don't know, you can't try new things. Like, I know, I tried to talk to some people that, like, wouldn't want to go out, you know, don't want to try, like, even if it's some stupid shit like a museum, I would go. Even though I probably nothing I would want, because I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been to a museum. I would still go. If you asked me to go, I would still go.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. I'm dead laughing, bro, because this nigga said try new things. Bro, I feel like yo, I know this nigga talk, bro, I swear to God, I hear the craziest shit talking about try new things coming out of Ty's mouth. Talking about some open relationships, threesomes. Like, he's like, you always do not want to try new things for some reason. They so weird.
No. You gotta be yourself. So if I can't at least talk about it, it won't work.
No, you're right. No, I think that's really what at the end of the day is like. No, I was just kind of just joking, but open-mindedness, I think that's a real big one. If you can't like at least see somebody else's perspective and some shit like that, like if you're just gonna be like on your own, like I don't know, just your own little world, like I don't know, I don't really need that shit.
Yeah, if you're
like,
just so like closed-minded as a person,
oblivious.
bro.
Yeah, man, I don't like.
For a guy, and like you could never come out to a new place because you don't like a fucking like pasta or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
you not gonna try food, bro. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, facts. What about you, Luch? What's your red flag?
Red flag is probably see how they treat their parents.
I'll give devil's advocate. I think that's a good one. Exactly.
It could be a bad story. That stuff. Like I can't judge you too much because I don't know what happened. Like
exactly. That's where I'm at with that. I'll play devil's advocate where it's like you don't know. Like so I'll also like be like, yo, like, their situation could be their situation. Like you don't know the parents like that. Like the girl that you're talking to before you know their parents. So like in all reality, like parents are gonna put up that act when you're around, where it's like, oh hi, like like, do you want something to eat? And then exactly like when your mom leaves, all of a sudden she's like, yeah, get your bitch ass to the ditches. Yeah. Like what the fuck? Like, and I'm like,
I get that.
Shit, I forgot. I gotta.
You should definitely communicate that. I'm sure they will communicate that to me about their parents if they were to say that. Yeah.
If a girl don't like drinking water, I can't fuck with you,
bro. Yeah.
I respect that. Honestly,
I don't like the taste of water. I'm just.
I think that's crazy.
I'm sitting there confused, bro.
I don't think I've ever experienced that before.
I have seen that shit, bro. What?
More people than you think.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm like, you're gonna be wrinkly at 55.
Facts.
I have seen some people that are like, they're like, do you have anything to drink? And I'm like, I got water right now. They're like, oh, water.
Yeah. Like, oh god. Like what? Yeah. What about you, Jared? What's your red flag?
I was gonna say, if a girl's snap score is over 100K.
Over 100? That's low.
I know.
All right.
Do you see Ty's thought ass shit, bro? What?
Settle down. My shit
think
only.
Ty's a slut.
I help you
What?
with 2 million.
What's mine
sats.
at, bro?
Bro, guess what? Yo, Ty, guess what? You know Hunted Body Thotty? I checked hers today. Guess what hers at?
What?
1.3 mil.
That's not even that
Oh
bad, bro.
my
I was
God,
just
bro.
about to say, yo, that's
Million.
crazy.
2
Bro.
million, bro.
Do you guys
know.
want to guess what mine's at right now?
Yeah, Luch probably has some thotty ass shit.
Count.
Fuck you. No, I don't. Fucking guess, bro. Guess the
You're,
number.
okay, I'm gonna say
12K, because you get a new Snapchat every 2 months.
I'm gonna say like probably no, you probably got like a couple 100K. I would probably say you have probably like 500K.
I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say 500K.
I got 50.
Mine's 200K.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thought to Jared, apparently. That's a lot.
Yeah. Bro, I just hit over 100,000, bro.
I'm at like 484
I don't know.
right now.
But you don't believe
I'm at like 484K. So
Oh, what the fuck? What is you?
he grew up under a rock.
listen, bro.
Yeah.
Listen. Well, what's Ty's at? I want to know what Ty's is.
At 550.
550? Oh, that's not bad.
550. Oh, that's not bad.
Not mil-
The reason why I say that though is because like when you find a girl that's like her snap score is like 10K or like 50K, you're like, oh, like you know what I mean? Like she deserves it all at that point.
That don't mean shit. She could be texting and she fucking with.
That's facts.
That is true, but at the same time, I don't know.
Just delete them shits. 2 phones.
2 phones. 2 phones is crazy.
I have multiple teammates here with 2 phones.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's a different level, man.
Drew
Oh my God.
Well, yeah.
It's too much work.
They can have a 4 million snap score. They can stop talking to everybody.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. No, I agree with that. No,
if she got a 4 million snap score,
I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe she likes taking pictures. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
what, and sending them to dudes?
Girlfriend.
No, it could be to like her female friends or her story, right? It could be that.
She don't got that many female friends.
Nah, because think about it. When you have a high snap score, that means that you're like snapping other people. That means that you need the attention. To something, to someone or something. Most of the time, it's not really like the same gender. It's got to be to the opposite, or not same gender, but like whoever you prefer.
Yeah,
they also honestly, could like a streak though. They just want to keep the streak going.
But for what though? Like what's the point of a streak? You need the attention.
It's for clout. It's for getting your numbers up, like getting your snap score up.
I be chatting people back just on impulse.
Yeah,
sometimes.
That's true.
I snap a lot. I've snapped like 6 people, 7 people right now.
Yeah, there was one time
right now. That's right now. That's
bro. Everyone had a thought face.
You were pushing numbers, bro. You were pushing numbers.
In the day, bro. This is not.
Yeah. No, I know.
Bro.
Bro, okay. Yeah, you need to stop talking about jazz, but I do see what you're saying. Yeah, I get it.
Like a month.
I mean, that's a long time, honestly. That's a long time.
I haven't had nothing in like a month and a half either. So like I'm in a drought right now.
I haven't had nothing in 3 months, bro.
I don't even. That's my choice over there. That's not.
Yeah, that's what I was happy about. I was like, that nigga did it to himself. Like,
it's by choice.
Exactly. You preaching to the choir, boy. Like what?
Hey, I just wanted to be a part of the conversation. All right, come on.
No. I mean, I'm like a cool like like week and a half, like 2 weeks, 2 weeks. like that's before that it was like a month and like 2 weeks. I was feeling devious. I don't know.
You, Spring, talk about pushing numbers. You were pushing P, bro. Pushing pussy.
I was. I don't know about all of that. I was I was doing something. I was.
He was getting to.
I was getting to it.
I won't go into no detail, but he was moving. You know what I'm saying?
I might have been wilding a little bit. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
for a
lie.
reason. That's my
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was a little unhinged.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, that was funny as hell.
What's a red flag for you, Luch?
Another red flag. Ooh, probably be not taking care of their like health, their fitness, their mental health. Like,
That's a good one. Mm-hmm.
Red flag is just not my type.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah. I mean, that could be that too as well. Sure.
Like,
What do you mean by like appearance or personality?
I'm talking like if you can't work out, like I can't mess with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Like
like
at least
some type of
care
athleticism.
of your body. Yeah,
I
even
don't
if you're
care.
just like dieting, maybe.
I don't really care about the athlete part. It's more so like, you know,
You
just
doing
work.
something.
Just being on the
Yeah,
ground.
just being healthy.
Yeah.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lacrosse player or volleyball player. Even though that's probably more compatible with me because they understand that I play basketball and sports and
The athlete lifestyle. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really need it. You know, people can be understanding from all types of different perspectives, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, facts. I think Todd, I think we were talking about the other day, literally, girls that treat their friends badly. I think that is a crazy one because I cannot fuck with that. Like low key, I think like, and especially because like you're usually like hanging out with like the girl like one on one, but I do remember like last semester I remember talking to this girl. I like only saw her like twice alone, and then like I finally met her with her roommates, and like at first it was all cool, it was funny, and then she started like throwing jabs at her roommates and like started talking mad condescendingly. I was like, wow, this is not it. Like you seemed all innocent, all nice or whatever beforehand, but like I'm not gonna like fly with that.
Yeah, that's a good one to be honest. I think all the saying is reasonable. Some people be having some outlandish shit.
They'd be like Geminis, yeah. Mm-hmm. No fucking Geminis over here. Only Capricorns. They're like, all right, bro. Like that's not a red flag. That's just you being dumb as hell.
That's the closed-minded shit, though. Like
you're right. That's actually a fact. That is closed-minded shit. Yeah.
I was in the store yesterday. Or not yesterday, a couple of days ago, and it was Urban Outfitters, so there's like nothing there for guys. But I was with my friend. And I was just like at the book part, like book section, like reading a bunch of shit. I came across the astrology book, and I don't fuck with astrology at all. Yeah. But I was like, you know what? Let me just read it, see what it says. And the shit it was saying about like Pisces, I was like, yo, this shit is actually kind of crazy.
That's your sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, like, there's some crazy shit in there. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I did a science course over the summer, and like in the book like there's a whole part about astrology, and I read a couple articles about it too because like it's low-key really really interesting. Like it's interesting how far like this like astrology is from like thousands and thousands of years ago. Like that's just like kind of crazy. Like they've been looking to the stars, people have been looking to the stars forever and shit like that, and like they've kind of believed in the whole astrology thing for a while. Yeah, exactly. But like
proof that you can never find, really.
Yeah, exactly. There's no actual proof. It's just like they call it like pseudoscience and shit like that. So I don't know. I think it's interesting, but I don't think it's real.
But you know what's crazy though? I was talking. I forgot who I was talking to, but I said my favorite color is purple. He's like, you're such an Aquarius because the sign, the Aquarius sign thing is purple. I said, if you know anything about me, 3 years ago my favorite color was fucking red. So you change as a person. You might be a hothead and all this stuff in this phase of your life, and then 5 years from now, you might cool out, be more calm, be more understanding.
When a girl asks like, "What's your sign?" That's definitely a red flag, though.
That's a massive red flag. You hear that, and it's like, yeah, bro. I should honestly because I always think about lying every time I ask.
I get the same reaction.
I might start lying too and just be like, "Yeah, I'm a Leo." Let's see what they say.
Get up before and
Aquarius.
Yeah.
characteristics are to see if you really match it. Because that shit's over.
Facts. I think that's funny as hell. Yeah, no. Let's
Are there
clarify
any,
again.
are there any other red flags or?
Wait, I
done
thought
with
you were
that
gonna say
time?
that.
What were you gonna say, Ty?
Honestly, I thought you were gonna say that you don't like when your girl gets way too drunk out without you there. Does that really matter for you guys? Because it really matters to me. Because if I'm not there, I can't really, I can't help out, and it's like let's say I'm not by my phone, and so that's already wrapped. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna be annoyed, but I'm not gonna like. But if I'm not there, I'm gonna be kind of upset. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I've definitely had it where like girl drunk calling after the bar, and it's like fucking like 2:30, and she's like talking about some crazy shit, like, oh, like I just missed you and all this other shit, and I'm like. It almost sounds like they're coming off guilty. And I'm like, you sound like you just did some shiesty ass shit. Like, I don't know. I still don't like having them drunk conversations because I think that shit is annoying because when one person is drunk and the other person is not, like, sometimes you're just talking to a brick wall, and like that conversation could be the dumbest shit you get yourself into for the whole night, bro. And you're gonna end up annoyed.
I don't like that shit either. I wouldn't even pick up.
I mean, like, I'm a pick up. I'm not no dickhead, but I'm just saying, that shit is annoying. Nah, that's probably all I have to say for them. Oh, it's a revolving door sometimes. I swear to God.
Wait, what's a revolving door?
The conversations with drunk girls sometimes, bro.
I thought you meant the girls are a revolving door.
That's crazy. That's crazy. that they are not. That is tough.
All right, last question on this. I feel like, how do you feel about your significant other yelling at you?
I don't know. Me, I just be like, "What are you yelling for?" Like,
yeah.
That's
there's no reason to raise your voice.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, but like I'm just saying, like that's why I was saying, like you have to learn how to like take it back down, calm the situation down.
Yeah, you gotta just keep your composure to yourself.
The thing is, they get crazier when they see that you're like being sane. God. They'll get more crazier sometimes. So.
Bro, I know. I've heard it. Like it's like, oh, what? You don't care? You don't care? And I'm like, what?
I saw something. They said you can't fight emotion with logic. You can only fight emotion with emotion and logic with logic. So like when you have these emotional conversations, you try to be as emotional as possible. Not screaming, because I'm the type to be like, yo, listen, we can't talk until you figure your stuff out. You ain't gonna yell at me. Seriously.
Ty said you ain't gonna yell at me. None of that. None of that.
You just can't. I really won't. I won't even respond to you. You're just gonna be yelling at you. Might as well yell into a wall. Like actually, I'll be on my phone. But so when you have these emotional conversations, you usually try to be more emotional to bring the conversation down, and then maybe the next day or two you have these logical conversations. I think I saw it because this guy and his wife has 2 separate bedrooms. So like obviously when they're upset with each other, sleep in 2 different beds, then you talk it out in the morning, because it's not always realistic to say you can go to bed not mad. But you can go to bed and wake up not mad and have a logical conversation and fix it in the morning. And then back to normal, you end up sleeping together again. I was like, I kind of agree with that.
I kind of agree with that, but I think putting the option out there is almost weird. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I'm talking about I'm not talking about I would do the 2 bed. I'm talking about how he breaks it down, how he does logic with logic and emotional with emotional, how he deals with it.
Yeah.
But now, like, what if you're like Ty, like, so she's like yelling at you, right? And you're just like, listen, like she's like she's trying to yell at you, like, and you're just like, listen, I'm not dealing with this. You're just like on your phone and shit, and she smacks the phone like out your hand and shit. Then what do you do? What do you do?
You can't touch me. You can't disrespect me in that matter. You just can't. I deal off legal. Off legal rights.
He's trying to get a case out of this girl. What?
If you hit me, this clip's like, what do you mean? Like, she's in let's say she come to my dorm room, my girl come to my dorm room. First of all, I will never talk to her again. But I'm putting her out the room somehow and locking the door, and I'm never talking to her again. Simple like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's a game over. Yeah, I feel like that's a game over too. Like, unless you on some play fighting shit, like, bro, woo, that's crazy. I feel like that really is like just about.
I'm not even. I'm gonna look at you. Like, you just hit me, and I'm gonna come to my senses. Like, oh, you really just hit me, and just put you out the room, close the door. You can be banging on. I'm never talking to you, and that's how it's gonna go.
Because that's that double standard shit that like I think even men in society don't really like talk about or like recognize all the time. It's like like that is like harassment and like assault. You know what I mean? Like even though it's like some like weak shit, maybe like that shit don't hurt, but then like if you keep putting up with it, then you just like it's just domestic violence. You know what I mean? Like you just get beat up on like just cause like you're like, oh, that's my girl. Yeah, bro. Yeah, and all of a sudden it's like I don't know, like that shit's. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it's dumb either way. Like obviously it's gonna be probably usually worse when it's like a guy hitting a girl, but like bro, like don't. It shouldn't minimalize like how bad like domestic violence is. So yeah,
like breaking something like I'm just never talking to you again. I'm telling you, I'm falling off the face of the earth. Like we're blocked on everything. My Gmail, you're the key. Blocked on everything.
When you block him on the Gmail, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
For me,
don't worry.
He said, "I'm going ghost."
That's funny because like me and my ex like we used to like kind of like communicate on email, so that's funny.
Oh wait, dead ass? What?
Yeah, because like she couldn't use her phone like during school.
Oh, so, that's weird. Oh yeah.
She would like be on a laptop like emailing and shit.
Mm-hmm. That's cute.
I wonder if she got me blocked on there. She probably has me blocked on there.
This nigga did some tremendous ass shit, bro. I know he did.
I might try to email her because I think I'm blocked on everything else too.
This nigga is toxic emailing her. He said, I miss you.
What do you guys think about the word masculinity and how it is perceived nowadays? I think it has a poisonous link to it, like how it can be perceived toxic and how like you can speak about like feelings and you're not a man if you let out all this stuff and you like hold in everything. And I don't think that's right at all. People should always talk about their feelings. They shouldn't keep it in and let everything out.
I think you just gotta be yourself. Like
you just gotta be yourself,
no matter who you are. Like like I said, I made a song called Emotional because I'm emotional. Like, and a lot of people, like a lot of guys, they don't feel like they can express that stuff about them. But for me, I have to because that's how I am.
And I feel like it hurts. I feel like anybody that doesn't talk about their struggle, like it probably just builds up and like creates like some type of anxiety about it. Or it's just like a weight on your chest. You know what I mean? Like I think it's a little bit overdone because I think people are kind of like having like, oh, like guys are losing their masculinity, and it's like, bro, it's like guys are just learning how to be themselves type shit. I don't think anybody's losing anything because like I think that's like masculinity. I feel like is like a mindset. You know what I mean?
Piggyback what you just said. I think people definitely need their own form of release, whatever that release is. But I think masculinity kind of became more popular because of the whole. How do I say this without pissing a lot of people off if they hear it?
Say it, fuck it.
It's not bad at all. But women being able to be more individuals, which is fine for a secure man, right? So women to have all these goals, have their own money, have their own, their own life, basically their own life. Don't need to be attached to nobody, which is okay if you're a stable man to have your own self-confidence. I think masculinity gets confused with people that are insecure and sometimes these relationships where insecure men date very powerful women, it doesn't really mesh well. So I think feminism, the stronger the female is, I think a lot of guys haven't caught up to the security level you kind of have to be at, because sometimes these women are going to make more money than you, right? At least sometimes at first, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
That's okay.
Like they don't necessarily need you no more, right? Which is all right, but you gotta be okay with that understanding and have your own self-confidence, your own life, your own goals and plans. Because with these, with these women being more powerful, with which is a beautiful thing, comes growth. You need to also do yourself to be able to be like, oh, I'm confident with it. To let my partner do whatever the fuck she wants. She's a boss in her own right. But he kind of gets through with insecurity because I'm supposed to be the man in the house. No, you're supposed to love your partner the best way, be a protector. That's masculinity. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I think. I think masculinity gets a bad rep. I think personally, I think it has a bad rep because of the essence of what masculinity is at the bottom level, where it's like somebody can be more of a man than another person, and I think that's stupid as fuck. Like low key, I think like if you are gonna tell me that because since I don't go to the gym every day or I don't fucking eat nails for breakfast, you're gonna tell me like I'm less of a man than you. Like, yo, like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't like, I can live my life like whatever, however I want to do it. And like, I feel like nobody has the right to tell me if I'm masculine or feminine or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
I think like as a young man, you should always like find your own perspective in the world instead of kind of just piggybacking or being kind of a sheep in a way and like following others and like what they say, like this is right, you shouldn't think about this and that and whatever. But you should, find yourself out in the world and figure things out and make your own opinions on all types of stuff and what you think is right, what you think is wrong. And like, like it shouldn't be such a enclosed thing. Like this is this and that's it. Like
that's why
so,
that's kind
like
of my point.
I went to the city by myself one weekend because I was just so in the summertime. I went to the press lounge and I actually met two co-workers, worked at the same job. One black man that he seemed older. I think he had family, kids. One white woman that didn't have a family, but she was young. She must have been like 25, 28-ish, right? But basically, they sit down. They basically asked me, "What do you think? Should a woman go up to a guy, and would you like that?" And my response is, it shouldn't really matter because I think in Barbados, women come up to you all the time. They do that.
Exactly.
I'm used to that. It's not like, oh shit, women come up to talk to. But I think the only thing that matters is if you got the confidence to go up and shoot your shot with a guy. I say, fuck it, do it. You only get what you go for, right? The woman's like, I like traditional. I said traditional only means something if you want it to mean that way, but you're probably shooting yourself in the foot if guys are. I told her, I'm like, guys are stupid. You can't send hits across the bar and always think it's going to work 90% of the time. That's just you probably miss 95%.
I don't know. I think personally, I think that's why masculinity has a tiny bit of a worse rep. I think the essential message of masculinity, I think it's pretty decent. Honestly, I think it gives a good message. But like, I think what you were saying earlier, Luch, where it's like these young men, like they do need to find themselves. But it's like, I think they should try to find themselves without putting themselves in a box of being like, I want my kid to be a masculine kid. You know what I mean? It's like, let your kid find out what he wants to do.
Yeah, let them find out what masculinity is, like whatever society,
whatever your form of masculinity.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, whatever you think
doesn't even have to be masculinity. Just be your own self.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Just be your own man.
I think it can always go for both men and women, and how to like always make sure you go out there in the world with an open mind. Mostly, like I think that's really all it comes down to, just being open-minded. Like we were saying before, Tyler and everyone, not to be so closed-minded as a person, and just like look at the different perspectives, like we were saying as well. And
that's hard for people, bro.
It's very hard because the way you grow up as well, like your environment,
100%.
It could change. It could like, literally, it could really just like blindfold you.
You got to practice every day, and then until it's in second nature.
Fact.
I was just gonna say, like, with change comes growth. Like, and a lot of people that are so closed-minded and so ignorant, they don't have that ability to grow and expand like their perspective of other people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's like what the name of the game is of life, like evolution, changing, and
facts.
that's what people can't do. So
Maybe
I'm
you
gonna
are right.
I'm gonna
But,
say
like, yeah.
for the red flags, if the shoe fits, then wear it. Like shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
Then
mean?
wear
If it fits, then wear it. But don't take it too personally. But if it fits, then wear it. Yeah.
Wear that racist ass shoe proudly. Fuck.
I can see that, honestly. I mean, shoot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people wear red flags and they be rocking them shits. They don't give a fuck. I'm like,
Oh, I definitely said the red flag on the car.
yo, facts. I'm like, yep, that's
fuck.
all right.
Like, if your snap score is 2 mil, I ain't saying like
you got
If you
I
hit a
see.
mill, I think if you hit a mill, I think that's
if you got a mill, we get no
you're
feel.
starting to, yeah.
You know,
facts.
You got 2.
Oh
shit
my god, yeah,
for the streets.
no.
You got to go because you a hoe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy though. I mean, shoot, you never know. I mean,
You never know.
What I'm
But like
saying,
how many people do you have to talk to for your snap score to be 2 mil?
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
so,
Like,
But at the same time, though, I can't be mad at somebody for being a hoe before. You know what I mean?
I understand that.
That's
It's
exactly my
I
point.
can't.
Anyways,
Yeah, I can't be
But
mad at that somebody.
you know how hard it is to change a person? We literally just talking about how hard it is to change a person.
Yo, facts.
you don't change
I
them.
don't know.
Change themselves. That's where you
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
If they change, they will change. That's how simple. That's how it goes. If you want to change, you're gonna work. Going to change.
All right, well, that's it for today, folks. Remember to listen every Sunday for podcasts on Spotify, Amazon, Google, all that good stuff. Apple, soon. We'll figure it out. But make sure you guys listen in, like, comment, subscribe, follow all our handles, Instagram, TikTok. And yeah, all right. We'll see you later. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out, yo. Get to it.